Hi. How's Kyle today?
He's had another dry night. Oh. He's in there with Isaac thrashing Matty at computer games.
No, that sounds like the boy I know.
For now, maybe. The police could still charge him with murder.
I spoke to Caleb, and I've agreed to use his lawyers.
You've done the right thing.
Not for Cain. This is exactly what I promised I wouldn't do.
All right. Listen, I've just spoken to the head of the law firm. He'll appoint Kyle's solicitor. We can meet him in half an hour.
Already?
Yeah, but they're closed officially. I called in a favour.
Won't be cheap.
I couldn't cover it. I wouldn't have offered.
Mum, I just beat Matty at Spyro. I'm dieting.
Oh, aren't you too clever?
Yeah, and impatient, you. Went to that police station on your own. I thought we'd agreed to wait.
I know I'm in trouble, but I just want my dad to come home.
Yeah, and I want that as well. And I'll help you and your dad in whatever way I can, but you need to listen to the grown-ups in future, OK? Here, cakes from Brenda. She keeps packing me off with freebies.
Can you take us to the park?
Oh, me and your mum have got to go and do something with Uncle Caleb.
You promised.
Listen, you two go ahead. I'll stay with the boys.
It'd be better if you were both there.
I know, but I don't want to let them down. Just nip in on the way back and fill me in. Because when Cain finds out, my marriage could be over. OK, then. Who's pushing who on the swings?
Kyle!
Oh, good choice. Come on, then. Whoa, nearly.
Are the kids here?
Yeah, they're upstairs playing. Listen, Chaz has just sent me a message. She wants to speak to Kyle and explain about her and Al.
Now? That's the last thing he needs.
Well, we'll find out soon enough. I'm sure Charles will broach it in the right way.
Right, well, tell her she can come to mine then, but I'll be there too. Make sure she goes easy on him.
OK, I'll let her know. So, how did it go with the lawyer?
Well, they're saying if the evidence stacks up and Kyle's charged, they'll enter a plea of not guilty by way of acting in defence of another.
Acting in defence? That makes it sound intentional.
Well, they'll still argue that he fired the gun by accident. Say he picked it up because he was terrified for his dad.
They're putting together a defence statement for the judge and prosecution to read. If they're convinced there's not enough evidence, then they'll drop the case and Kyle will go free.
Assuming Cain goes along with it.
Well, he'll have to now. The evidence blows his version out of the water. And whatever Cain says, Kyle's sticking to his statement regardless.
A kid tells you he shot someone and you believe him. He made it up. He's trying to fake a confession so he can get me out of here.
Kyle's statement's almost identical to yours. The only place you differ is on who picked up the gun and fired it. How'd you explain that? Well?
All right, I'll level with you. Kyle snuck into the barn without me noticing and he saw me fire the gun.
It's not what he told us.
Well, he's lying. He's an innocent bystander.
And what if we had evidence to disprove that?
He's jumpy, you mean? He was right behind me. I don't know which side. If he got blood on him, then that explains how that happened.
And why wait till now to tell us?
I was trying to protect him. He'd been traumatised enough by what had happened, never mind being dragged through the whole process. Yeah, I should have told you, but I just wanted him kept out of it.
By confessing to a murder you didn't commit?
I shot Al Chapman. Me. Not Kyle.
Like, the best case scenario would be Kyle walking free. So what happens if the prosecution goes ahead?
Well, if we can't get a case dropped, our next best option's a manslaughter charge. If he's found guilty, he'll get 2 to 5 years in a secure children's home.
And what happens if they find him guilty of murder?
Life. With a minimum of 12 years.
Oh, great. And I need to break this to Cain. This is exactly what he warned me against.
Well, he retracts his statement and we can prove it was accidental. It can limit the damage.
If? When Cain finds out that I've betrayed him, he'll dig his heels in even more.
Well, I'll come with you then. Spell it out in a way that he understands.
Oh, that's just a red rag to a bull.
Well, someone needs to get through to him. If he won't listen to you, I'll drum it into him. It's the only way. We're going together.
some kind of a joke.
Please, don't be angry. Caleb's here to help us. You just need to hear him out.
I told you, whatever he's offering, the answer's no.
I'm sorry to break a promise, and I hate going behind your back, but I've agreed to let Kyle use his lawyers.
After everything I've said.
No, we don't have a choice, Cain. This team's the best there is. And if Kyle ends up facing a murder charge, then they're the only way he stands a chance. No, please. Please don't go. I'm begging you.
Look, I know you don't like me, and I know you don't trust me, but stop thinking about yourself for once and put your son first.
What do you think I'm doing in here?
You can't lie your way out of this anymore. Neither could Kyle. It tore him apart.
At least my way keeps him out of prison.
And my way can as well. Me and Amy went to see my legal team this morning. They're putting together a defence statement. If it comes to it, they're going to argue that Kyle was defending you. Try and convince the prosecution they don't have a case.
Well, you're wasting your time, because I spoke to the police again, told them Kyle was there when it happened, and he saw me shoot Al.
And what happens when forensics prove you wrong? Gun residue, Al's blood on his jumper. They'll know it was Kyle that pulled the trigger.
He's right, Cain. There is no way out of this, and if you really want to protect Kyle, then we have to do it legally.
From now on, we do whatever my lawyers tell us, and that's you included. If you want to save your son, we'll do it my way.
How do you know what's best for my son? I'm trying to protect his freedom. You're willing to gamble it away on some defence plea.
My way works best for everyone, you included. You could spend 30 years in this place.
I just want you home, Cain. We all do.
You want to what? A wife he brainwashed into betraying me. You know what he's after? Revenge. Because I kept him away from a mother who never even wanted him.
You keep telling yourself that, but that's not the real reason. I'm here because I'm sorting out your mess. And do you know what? You can kick and scream all you want, because it's out of your hands now. If you can't act in your son's best interests, I'll do it for you.
Stay away from my son!
Stop it! Stop it! Stop the baby, please!
Enough! Back to yourself! Stay away from me, you two, Moira!
Cain!
I'm done with the period!